What's going on, guys? DTfang back again with another episode of American Truck Simulator. Today we are bobtailing over to our pickup yard here. We're going to be transporting should be down here on the left. We're going to be transporting a garbage truck down to Ogden, Utah from, I believe we're in Billings, if I'm not mistaken. Here's our yard. Yep, and I already see it. It's one of the waste management trucks, it looks like. Today I am driving the good old freight Shaker XL from John Ruda, and we are also sporting the Z-Mods N14 Select engine. Listen to that baby purr. I gotta tell you, Z-Mods does such a great freaking job with their engine sounds. I absolutely love them. You know, for a long time I was fighting having to get payware mods, but they are so worth it, man. They're so much better. There we go. That's looking good about right there. Ease her on back. And there we go. Guys, don't forget, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. I would appreciate it. And for all my current subscribers and anybody else who will do it for me, I'd appreciate if you guys could go back and watch a few more of my videos. I'm trying to get my watch time up. That will help me get past my next little goal, to be able to do this even more often for you and help improve the channel. I would appreciate that if you guys could go back and just watch a few of my videos in its entirety. I'd really appreciate it. All right, let's edge on out of here, see if I can get here without hitting it. Oh man, that's close. I about cut that too close. Oh, this is that really weird exit. Am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? Yep, I got it. I'm good. We're all good here. How are you? Well, it is 3:30 p.m., so hopefully we'll be able to get there. I don't think we're going to be able to get there until night falls, but let's see how far we can get down the road here. Currently rocking a 13-speed transmission. I think it's Eaton Fuller. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember what I have in here. But boy, that sounds good. Let's check out the... Let's try the Jake brake and see how it sounds. I haven't heard it yet. Oh my god, that might be my favorite. Wow, holy crap. Alright, I think we take a left turn out of here and then we get on the highway, if I'm not mistaken. Oop, hit the curb a little bit. That's one of those medians, so well. It's a low one, so it's not the end of the world. Look back, see what we're doing. Yep, we got a truck. Oop, I can go over this lane. Okay, we're good. Guys, I gotta tell you, I've been playing a lot of Construction Simulator, and I have been loving it. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content on Construction Simulator as well. We have a lot of fun with that game. I've been playing the heck out of it, more than a lot of other people that I currently game with. But I'm loving it. I've put so many hours into it. It's just a really beautiful game. You know, and some of the other games that are out there could really take a few lessons from them. It's, at least the graphics engine is incredible. Well, I tell you what, I finally got my steering wheel fixed. It was acting up. I don't know if it was a Windows update or what the problem was, but it would not. It's a force feedback wheel. It's like a G29 or a G920, and I always get them confused, but basically they're the same wheel. It's the PlayStation version, so whichever one that is, yeah, leave me a comment down below whichever one the PlayStation version of the Logitech wheel is. But it was acting up where the force feedback was working, but it wasn't working correctly. So I don't know if when I say not correctly, it was... You know how normally you can feel now that they've updated ATS, you can feel the engine resonance in the steering wheel, so the engine, you know, vibrates the wheel a little bit. That wasn't working, and it was the stiffness felt off. Oop, we gotta pull in here, don't we? Oh, listen to that Jake brake. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, that sounds good. All right, let's pull up here. Go ahead and... I don't think I did. All right, let's check our inspection. 74,000 pounds, so not ridiculous. That's not horrible. Turn to interstate. All right, here we go. Nice little overcast day it looks like we've got here. So anyway, back to my wheel. What I was saying is it just was not... It didn't feel right. It's weird that, you know, you drive so much and you forget, or you get so used to the way something feels. And it's the same way in a car, too. You know, you drive for so long and then you automatically feel when something's not right just within a couple of seconds of driving it. It's the weirdest thing. And you know, American Truck Simulator has done a pretty good job of, you know, getting the feel of the trucks down. Whoop, supposed to be getting off here. Whoa. About screwed that up, boys. Alright, let's go ahead and get her on down here. Take a left turn. And it's got 3 stages, the Jake brake. That's the lowest. That's the medium. That's the high. Turn it off here. Coming into town, we don't want to scare the animals. By animals, I mean people. And guys, before I forget, if you want to drive for Southern Justice Trucking, make sure you check out the link in the video description below. We would love to have you. I tell you, with all these changes to these maps, this does not feel like the same game that it did even a year ago. They've just really improved a lot of stuff. There's a train. That's another thing that I'm thinking about doing a couple of videos on for you guys is Train Sim World 3. I've been playing that a lot lately as a relaxing game, and it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. There's a couple of lines. There's one that I know everybody likes, the freight, you know, aspect, which I really do too, but there's a couple of passenger trains that go through the Alps, and those are really cool too. They're beautiful tracks, beautiful routes. I'm thinking about doing one of those, so, you know, let me know what you think. I'm just trying to introduce a few other games to you guys that, you know, you may or may not have thought about. Trying to broaden the horizons of the channel a little bit here. Instead of just being Farm Sim and American Truck, I'm throwing in some other stuff here. Oop. Get downshift a little bit here. I'm starting to lose it. There we go. I had to turn my... Oh, look here. There's a fair over here. Let me see if I can get an outside view of this. Yeah, check that out. A little Ferris wheel there. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. You know what? I'm going to pull in here. The Fort Restaurant and Arcade. I think I'm going to get me a nice little screenshot here, boys. Yeah, I had to stop and get me a screenshot of that. That was a pretty good little area there. It's a neat little place, so you'll probably see that in the thumbnail. I'll tell you, some of the photo mode in this is just a really, really good thing. And Construction Sim also has a good photo mode. Farm Sim doesn't have a photo mode, and I don't know why. That's something they really need to fix. Farm Sim really needs a photo mode. Gotta say, I'm loving this engine sound. I know I keep saying that, but I'll have a link to Zmod's website down below. And also, I usually put in the link to John Ruta's website for all of his trucks. He's got a lot of really good trucks, and he's also, I think he's working on, no, I'm sorry, that's Zmod's. But yeah, I've pretty much got all of his American trucks, which are incredible. Very good detail, very good customization options. They're just really, really good trucks. Hey, and all my Southern Justice Trucking fellows out there, I appreciate all the hard work you guys have been putting in. You're really making the company grow and push up the ladder. Anytime we can finish, you know, top 15 in both the world and in the U.S. is a win in my book. I think I can honestly say, with all the reworks and everything, that I'm perfectly fine driving with the map, other than maybe the exception of Pro Mods, which I need to update, by the way. But other than the exception of Pro Mods to get up into Canada, I think I'm good with the base SCS map now. I mean, with all, not the base SES, but the ones with all the DLCs, you know, with the different states and stuff. But the SCS content, I think I'm pretty good with that as far as driving goes. Now, before, yeah, you always kind of craved for more, but that's not necessarily the case anymore because you've got so much area that you can drive in now, so it's pretty cool. But once Texas gets here, oh, I can guarantee you I'll be perfectly fine. No need for the coast-to-coast map anymore. Oh, that's a weird place for a railroad crossing. Going through a main highway like that, that's not very common at all. Huh, that's a neat little area. But boy, it is so nice to have my steering wheel back to functioning the way it... I actually thought my steering wheel was broken, to be honest. I thought that it finally... Because, you know, every now and then, with the clamps on this one, if you're not careful, the clamp will... I guess it kind of strips itself and it pops. So if you're tightening it too, all of a sudden it'll go pop just while you're driving sometimes. Once that happens, you know, it... I mean, I know kind of what it is. It's just the threads on the screw letting go. But I wasn't convinced that that wasn't like a gear inside the steering wheel that went bad or something. But now I am. Whoa, 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 stop. Slow down. I about ran that red light, boys. That wouldn't have been good. Holy moly, am I going that slow? Jeez, I guess I am. Everybody's passing me like I'm sitting still. Well, I'm actually glad I trucked today, because this job will help get me toward my mile goal for the month. With all the other stuff I've been playing, and work stuff, and life stuff, and everything else, sometimes it's hard to get your miles, and we understand that. You know, if you feel like you're not going to be able to get your miles, just let us know, and we will, you know, work something out. Not the end of the world by any means. We're all here to have fun, so don't stress over it. Oh, here we go. Nice little tunnel here. Oh, I love that echo sound. This should be the exit to Evanston. So we're going to be passing through past this. Evanston is over to our right, and we're going to be skirting around Salt Lake City. So we won't get into Salt Lake. We're kind of taking the highway that circles around it. And then we'll go north just a tiny bit, and we will be at Ogden. All right, boys, we just crossed over into Utah. So we're not far from Salt Lake. And there we go. We're going to be taking our exit toward Ogden here. This will be the exit coming up here on our right. And we should be there shortly. Slow her down a little bit. Don't want to hit the curve going too fast. It's a 50-mile-an-hour curve. Yep, that's not too bad. Nice and smooth. Let's go ahead and downshift one gear. There we go. Get her in 7 low. All right. All right, boys, we're looking for exit 81, which I believe is the next exit here. Let's see if this is right. Is this right? Yep, this is it. Riverdale Road. Get off here, take a right, and then an immediate left, and I think we're going to be there. Well, this is a nice little town, Ogden. Be taking a left at this light, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, up here. I'll be taking a left. Taking a left, I'm going to be dropping off our waste management garbage truck. Clear, all clear. And our destination is up here on our left. I think it's a rail depot. Could be wrong. Nope, that says train station ahead, so that's got to be it. Yeah, it is a rail. It's a rail depot because there's the train station right there. That's pretty cool. This is a really pretty little town. I'll give it to them. They did a really good job on this one. Alright, then we're probably going to take a right to get into the place, I would think. Alright, guys. Well, we are going to pull it in here and get her dropped off. Well, we are dropping off the garbage truck here in between these two trailers. That's going to do it for this episode. Make sure, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, you give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. I would appreciate it. Until next time, DTfang. We'll see you on the next one. See ya!